Hi, I'm Dr. Terry Willard. I'm a clinical herbalist. I've got to tell you that the government is in the process of stonewalling us on herbal and traditional products. They've got a new mandate that they want to change the whole definition of natural medicine over to science only. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind science. I've got a PhD in the things. But to consider that science is the only yardstick, I should say meter stick in Canada, the only measurement we can have for herbal products and traditional medicine is absurd. Science is good, but sometimes it's a little bit too vanilla. And I don't know about you, but I like to celebrate the ethnic diversity of Canada. I'm a proud Canadian that likes to see that ethnic diversity. And the only two places I know that I can really get that ethnic diversity is in the cuisine and in the traditional medicines. By taking out all concepts of traditional medicines in Canada, we're wiping out what 80% of the world's population uses. Yes, the World Health Organization says that 80% of the world uses traditional medicine as their major form of medicine. Sometimes we forget that in our idealistic cul-de-sac educational system of science in the Western world. We forget that some of the top minds on the planet throughout history and even today work in traditional medicine. Yes, I'm talking about Ayurvedic medicine, I'm talking about Chinese medicine, Yohani medicine, and even homeopathy. These are logically consistent systems, standard the scientific test of over 5,000 years, and our government think that that's not good enough evidence for a botanical being safe and have efficacy. They're saying if it doesn't meet up to the same level as a non-prescription drug like Tylenol, aspirin, not to say that they're bad, it means we can't be able to use it. Why? Because the Canadians are too dumb to be able to make their own choice. I'm suggesting, government, why not treat us like adults? I think our health minister would like to know that there are tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of votes sitting out there that just won't stand for that crap. We want to have ethnic diversity as the basis of our culture. That's why we're Canadians. And to take away our traditional medicines is insulting a very large proportion of our population, just because the non-prescription pharmaceutical companies have a vested interest in that. So, are they going to outlaw us from eating ethnic food? Does that mean we're only going to be left with hamburgers? Wait a second, we can't do that. That comes from Germany. How about pizza? Whoops, that comes from Italy. I guess that leaves us with hot dogs. And we all know what hot dogs are made out of. They're made of lips and assholes. I don't know about you, but that doesn't work for me. Maybe there's people in the government that works for. Doesn't work for me. I think that Big Pharma is trying to give us a mandate that we have to chew on. And I don't want that to bring us back to hot dogs again, but the long and the short of it, I want to celebrate our ethnic diversity and have traditional medicines used. I have a colleague that just came back from Switzerland. There was 26 countries there looking at the rules for health medicines in the world. And all 26 of them held up the Canadian model as the gold standard, the best in the world. They wish they had it. And now the government wants to change it. What about if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Our industry has spent hundreds of millions of dollars tooling up to a system that's logically consistent and safe for consumers. Why should we change it now? After literally 20 years of investing in it. I've been on many different government committees since 1986 looking at this subject. The past health ministers have signed off on it that traditional medicine is as valid as scientific medicine. And now our current bureaucrats want to have it that science is the only mechanism? Well, they're probably dealing with hot dogs. That's all I got to say.